So floods combine to account for the highest play share of any concept group among Georgia's passes. So about 6%, 5.5% of them over the course of meaningful minutes, and 68% success rate. So look, these overly worked. In fact, sail and cross, two sub-concepts, finished among this offense's most successful looks on the season. So you can say they provided quite a bit of value for Todd Monken's pass game. So here's an example that combines a sprint and a waggle. First, let's talk about the waggle action. So it's playing off that split zone flow where you're having all 5 of your linemen block, play side with your offset tight end fullback, setting the edge as firing against the grain there, but as opposed to engaging with a edge defender, you're just going to continue on your path on a slide. And the sprint out portion of this, unlike most that see most play action boots that have the running back actually sell out the zone flow play fake as eye candy or act as a blocker, he's going to open up opposite that, and our back is going to hit the flat. So we're going to have a slide and a sprint out, two underneath defenders, trying to stretch. Obviously, when you have two people underneath, you're making one man decide to stay in or out. And because of our complementary routes, we also get some type of high-low. So we have a C corner and a cross. So with those, 1, 2, 3, we have a 3-man high-low like most floods. So on top of that, we have a little bit of eye candy from jet motion that does, help out on the play design that we get the defense working that way. At least somebody is threatening that side that gets the defense a little bit of confused. Because again, the back is not doing that. He is going out on a route. So you can see the motion. There's a little bit of an exchange, a little bit of confusion. Again, we're trying to get them thinking that something tricky is up to the boundary before reverse pivoting and taking advantage of our playmakers towards the field. So you'll watch this boundary corner. He's actually run off perfectly by our vertical threat. And we're picking on our middle linebacker because he's going to be the only one left in the vicinity, obviously, once the motion pulls 31 on over. So from there, we can just see which underneath defender he chooses to pick up. Since both are hot and we get immediate pressure, we have to turn and locate one of them. He tries to engage, but he finds out that he's going to be completely wrong. Again, that's what happens a lot of the times on this waggler as opposed to the sprint. It's the exact same idea. Engage with him, think he's a blocker, let him on pass, and then obviously this linebacker that we were talking about, he has to decide whether to go in or out. He stays in just to beat, and again, it's an easy pitch and catch with our play side corner run off by that play side C corner for the most part. But again, over 2/3 of floods found success. Georgia, they use waggles, sprint outs, a combination, obviously boots where your tight end is aligned over here. He does a little twig to have that high-low as opposed to that slide route. But many different forms of floods across this offense, and in its meaningful minutes, it's 31 were the most of any pass concept.